Hello?
Oh, thanks, Nick. Thanks, Neil.
Well, it's just me at the moment, so I'm not going to bother playing the intro yet. Diesel. You want to come and commentate, Mark? Oh no, the man himself is here. Let me just run the intro. Okay, we are live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Limited Adhesion Sprint Season 2, 2025. This is round 3 at Road Atlanta Short. My name's Gareth. Joining me, as always, it's Sunshine Bear himself, Jules. Jules, how are you?
Where the hell have you been?
Where haven't I been? I've been to the Isle of Wight today.
Yeah, you're cutting it fine. I thought I was going to have to do it on my own.
I was very tempted.
No, I was going to pull someone in here. There's plenty of victims around.
Indeed, yeah. Wowzer jowzers.
So this is qualifying, and as you can see, all the cars are off the track.
Yeah, well, and let's talk about this, because there are a lot of cars here. I can see 35 on the standings tower already.
Well, I can see 39 in my little overlay thing, so yes.
Yeah, 39 cars, and it's a very short layout. Road Atlanta Short. As you can see, the cars now barreling through the shortcut to miss out the better part of the lap. And it's going to make overtaking extremely difficult because we haven't got the long straight.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to overtake at the best of time in these cars. Imagine lots. I think you're going to expect lots of door rubbing and bumper kissing, and probably going in the wall.
Yes, indeed, yeah. And we have 3 drivers to welcome back to the LOA after a long absence. We have Rick Barrow, we have Lee Harding, and we have James Renwick. There he is there in P16 at the moment, just behind David Ward, our current reigning champion.
Yeah, Scottish guy. Here we go.
Yeah, who came to meet us at the in the Lake District. So it was lovely to see him. Nice, he's got a rig back as well.
Oh, he's got Tunnock's livery. Appropriate. Can everybody hear us? Okay. We haven't really prepped for this. It is Gareth was gallivanting.
Ordering a new kitchen as well.
There's Mr. Kelly.
That's very off track.
He's just, taking the scenic route. Zach's off track. That's a cut.
That'll be a disconnect. Lost that lap. Yep.
Yeah. So currently we've got Clayton main character McBuller on pole from Stephen Hurd.
Yep. Lots of lawn mowing going on. Absolutely. Yep. Good to hear that we're coming through loud and clear. Thank you, Blake. The abuse of the commentators has begun.
I call Camel's design Tunnock's livery. Excellent.
Very nice, Steve. Yeah, he's a bit of a genius on the old livery front. Who's that having a bit of spotted bother there?
That's Conaway.
Conaway.
Trying to wait for a gap, but as you can see from the track map, there isn't really one. Look at the train of cars going past him now.
It kind of looks like the M25, doesn't it?
It does a bit. There's Innes. He's only done Prime so far this season, so this is his first non-Prime race.
Well, I'm sure let's hope it goes a bit better than he's had a few unfortunate adventures in Prime, hasn't he?
Well, I might have touched his bum at Donington, and Ture might have touched his bum somewhere else. The next race, which was after Donington.
And yet none of you are running my Touch My Bum Lots of Fun livery.
Oh yeah. Where were we? Okilama. Yeah. So please, nobody forget to brake when following Mark, please, because it's kind of sad that he keeps getting taken out by us.
Yes,
mean, mainly me and Ture, the admin.
Heard of one scampering to the top of the standings?
Yeah.
Stephen?
I mean,
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Murphy,
that 1,000th of a millisecond. Just from a perfect
Murphy
1
was
minute.
on pole for like a fraction of a second until Hurd snatched it back. As we can see, it's very close.
Sorry,
Someone's
Rich.
just,
I got
somebody
run off the
just.
line.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Rich.
Oh, there's been a collision. Oh,
There's been
yeah,
some
we hear
car.
the
Sorry,
collision.
mate, I just cannot find a gap.
There is no gap. There is only cars.
By the looks
see.
of it, we have YouTuber Russell Bright just leaving the pits.
Indeed, yeah.
Clayton
tell you
Buller
what,
stopped the count. Well, you've fallen down to where are you? You're
Yeah,
14th
it's hard
now.
to find a gap once you're off track.
That is how competitive it is.
In VR, if you sit in TV2 mode and watch your own car in the pit lane, you sit in the just behind T1, and it's an amazing view watching the cars come through there and up the hill.
Fantastic. Good tip.
Yeah,
I know James
really.
Pepper is trying to get his VR working as Hurd goes into the 59s there.
Yeah. Well, that's a sizable gap. Look, 2 seconds to Murphy. Let's hope Murphy can respond. Oh, and he has.
2
Just like that.
seconds.
He was on a 102, but he's closed it right down now. They're all just 10th behind, aren't they? Or maybe I'm misreading.
They're all ridiculously close. Last place, well, no, last on this screen is Bright, 1.4 off the set lead. I think I can expand it. Yeah, here we go. I'll change it to 40. There you go. You can see the rest of the cars now. So newly
Even then,
returning
like,
Renwick.
1.9 across the grid. That's big.
Indeed. Well,
I mean, they're small, you know. Yeah, that's an off track.
plenty of time to go as Kelly puts in a time, puts him up to 9th, 3rd in silver.
Winsley just finally updated his car, so he stopped racing. The claimed he was bright for the last few rounds.
This was not a sound strategy, I'm so sorry.
Okay, what's Shep up to? Let's take the mickey out of him. I can't find him.
Let it all calm down. This does not work.
Freaking out. Oh, free wide action. There's a lot of Civic there.
I think I'm just going to stick it on exciting.
And there's nowhere to pull over.
Can you
Go
see
down the rest of the
Oh, he's
track,
7th.
man. Awful choice.
Shep not enjoying the track choice.
I don't know. I think this is one of the greatest racing tracks in the world.
I think it's a
Feel
great
free
track.
to disagree.
I mean, it's basically an oval.
It is, but I mean, Road Atlanta in general is one of the best tracks in the world. I think the full layout, especially, just made absolutely amazing racing when we were here in the F3.
Yep, it's true. It's kind of like, you know, Hockenheim. Also, we always have good races there.
Yep, yeah, Hockenheim's a good one, and it's just very exciting as well. That first sector up over the hill and the blind apex of turn 2, is it? And then 3, then the S's.
Number 15 there, doing a bit of lawn mowing, and then doing some more lawn mowing.
Well, that is Mr. Ennis, isn't it? Number
It is.
15.
See, we've got a couple of turkeys on the grid again. We've got Greening,
There's Ridge School in the 81.
not a
Good,
turkey.
Gary, appreciate you.
Not a turkey. Seems to be much happier with his racing. He was a little unhappy at first of all. but
I get his
nice.
point of view. I felt that as well. I felt like you get bullied a lot in TCR.
Yeah,
So you have to get your elbows out, unfortunately, and bully back.
Thanks, Clayton.
Shep, you're just wrong, and you're wrong, and you're wrong. And if you disagree, I'm kicking you.
we had a really good race here in the USF in this short layout actually as well.
We did, yes. But, you know, Shep keeps poking bears, so, you know, he's been naughty today.
Yeah, but it's Bungle from Rainbow, isn't it? That bear.
No, actually,
Oh,
I've updated a profile picture to display a bear.
Fantastic. Let's. I just caught a glimpse of a McLaren. How many McLarens we got? There's Forrester and White. Yay!
Finally.
We have both at Okayama in Prime, but yeah, I think this is the first TCR round with both of them.
So we're already halfway through quali. How's it looking? Tove.
Tove up on top now, just ahead of Hurd and Murphy.
He's
Then
a
Clayton
llama,
McCullough.
but he's racing as a privateer here in this series.
Interesting, and he's in an Audi, whereas most of them are in Hondas, aren't they? Oh, well, there's Leibold's in the.
There's quite a few Audis still, but yeah, everybody seems to be going for the Honda.
Yeah, it's very Honda centric at the moment. But then we had a lot of Audis last season, so maybe the Elantras will come back next season as well.
Something's broken on the overlay, apparently. I don't know if that's sarcasm or what.
That's why he's on top. He never broke a minute. Oh, it does that. Yeah, it does show. I think it does show unclean laps, and then knocks them off at the end.
This is we're at the mercy of iRacing. Unfortunately, this is what it's telling the overlay. Oh, that's a big one.
Big one, run away. Currently down at the bottom of the standings.
iRacing really could sort it out for people that want to broadcast their races from the replay, but they won't, so I will continue to complain. I'll have to make sure to keep an eye on you, Pete.
McLaren's car a lot less disgusting than it was last round.
Yeah, still not been painted in Wizards livery because Marin refuses to paint TCRs, I guess.
He's a turtle.
Yeah, he is indeed. A toil. He's also off the track at the moment.
Yeah. There's Mark Kelly. Kelly the wrestler.
Can we zoom out the camera a bit? Yes, we can.
What have you gone for? TV1?
For now, yes. But this track doesn't have TV mixed, which is nice. Gives you a mix of everything plus some onboards.
Hmm.
Maybe
So
we'll
we're getting
TV2
to
again later.
Well, off track. It must have crashed. Patrick Runge showing off track as well. He's down 19th place at the moment, showing quite well. Patrick.
You rage, do you, in this one? I don't recall that. Oh, look at that. The grid now down to 37th. It's a second.
That's incredible, really, isn't it?
If you're 3/10 off the lead, you're down in 14th, Mr. Malone.
Thank you guys, appreciate you.
Yeah, he likes
You're so welcome.
He likes you. Ah dear. Yeah, we all have those races.
It's a long old grumble on that rumble strip there from Malaren.
Yes. Is he being chased by one of the AITT? They've given up the lap, maybe they've run out of fuel. There's cats in the chat.
I can hear cats. Yep.
Can you hear my cat?
Yeah, that's what we can hear as well.
I'm sorry, but I'm not giving you any treats.
I have shut all pets out of the room.
I can't do that. I don't have doors that allow that.
This is true. So 15 minutes in. Tove's on an outlap. Everyone else out on track. We see Hansel's on an outlap. Shep's in the pits. Greening's in the pits. The Turkey. Bond's in.
Yes, I have
Barrow's
the
leaving the
co-commentator with me now. Oh good, and my neighbour's smoking weed. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, mine does that. It goes straight out his window into Dylan's room. It really winds me up.
They smoke in the alleyway behind me.
Oof.
Kevin Kelly and Gareth. Cat
Instead of
Kelly, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gone back to hating me again. I haven't done nothing.
I'm sure you must have.
Balloon doors don't.
I would
Not the
have-
Jules has
I
balloon
would,
doors.
I would have to shut the entire lower floor. It's all open plan.
Whereas I might very much favour a room.
So you'd have to be shut in a room upstairs or shut out of the house. There's no other doors between upstairs and downstairs. Or the kitchen and the living room. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping, Clay, that his early exposure to the smell of weed has really put him off it for life. But he's only 13, so you never know. He might change his mind in a few years. But I don't know. It just stinks it up, doesn't it?
Anyway, Tove's illegal lap still sees him top, apparently. Wonder how
Really,
many of
it's
these laps
hard.
are legal.
Super close between them.
Well, yeah, the whole grid. Ridiculously close.
We've got time for another 4 laps before the end of the session. Worth noting, though, that with this constantly turning layout, the tyres will be getting very toasty. So drivers will be struggling with grip.
So make sure to dip them on the grass.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see how they all cope with it, though.
Just drive on the grass, like an e-sporter. So, yes. I'm sure this is going to be fine as we see more mowing.
And exploring other pieces of track. It's a shame they don't have other layouts here.
Well, yeah. I like it when tracks have different layouts.
Yeah, I do. It looks like it should have different capabilities up through the S's and stuff.
Although when planning a season, I kind of like it when there's just one, because then you don't have to think about another choice.
Yeah. I mean, unless there's... I mean, I think we're all agreed that Silverstone International layout is really good, as well as the Grand Prix layout. But the Grand Prix layout's just so long, isn't it? I mean, it's very hard to not end up with strung out cars, whereas International keeps everyone bunched up nicely.
I still don't like that they changed it all. I like the old one from '91, the old classic one, Grand Prix one, with the fast through bridge.
Yeah, bridge is good, but I do like the current layout. But yes, the top pit lane. Why can't we use that?
It's like the pit lane in Suzuka as well. The other pit lane.
Yes, the one on
Race through that
on
before 130R.
Out of Spoon, yeah. And the one VIR when you come out of Oak Tree and you can go through that pit lane.
Flash, 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 flash.
So Herd's in the pits. So this is everyone's chance now to close in. Leibold's finished. Kelly's finished. Ward's finished.
Yeah, quite a few drivers now in the pits. So
There's Sweet Light Choc Let. It's Kev Alet. Oh, that's the severe cut.
It's going for a sub 55 second there.
Yeah.
Oh, they closed. Yeah, they closed. They closed the Suzuka one as well. I think that gives you a slowdown too.
Yeah.
Just killjoys, aren't they? Kind of like us. Ruining the driver's fun.
Can't do the jump at bar first either.
Yeah, not allowed to crash your car at the end of the race in case you hurt somebody.
Yeah.
That message doesn't quite got through to the drivers yet, though. They're still doing
No,
it.
they are. But they're going to get increasingly heavy penalties, including getting we'll tape their thumbs to a DD wheel and then crash the car.
They're gonna have to send you beer.
No, I'm not allowed it because Emily's commented on getting a beer belly again, so I need to get back off the beer. I dislike the beer belly. Anyway, quali.
We have finished quali. There's definitely some sound going on there. So let's have a look at the grid.
Yeah, so Stephen Hurd on pole position ahead of Alex Murphy, then John Brown in third, who we haven't even mentioned yet. Clayton McBuller is on fourth ahead of Zachary Leibold, Blake Tovey and Mark Kelly. Wow, there's a lot of llamas up there, as David Ward as well. Then we've got Gavin Kelly in ninth and Kev Ayler in 10th. Shep is in 11th alongside Nico in 12th. And then if you could page down, sir, you're going to be doing a lot of that. We've got Matt Hansel, Daniel Lewis, Root School, Neil Todd, Russell Bright, Stephen Greening, Stephen Maxwell, Patrick Runge, Daniel Bond, Lee Harding, Stuart Gibbons in 21st. 22nd is John Cook. Wow, that shows how stacked this grid is. We've got Pete McIntyre there, Paul Hurley, Deck Crowther, Cooper Akers, Chris Forrester, Mark Innes, Till Malarim, Rick Barrow, Chris White, Rich Meesters, Gareth Winslade, Jacob Klein, and James Renwick, Carrie Conaway, and Steve Pepper bringing up the rear with no time on the board. So electing for the safe strat there.
Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see how that works for him.
So, Llama is all about people starting on the downhill. There's people starting at the top of the hill. Hell yeah.
Reminder of the standings before the start. Stephen
Yeah,
Hurd
Hurd.
leading. Kelly for the silver and Rich Meesters for the bronze.
So exciting stuff. Leon, show us what's looking like around the corner there. Before
Busy.
Look at them going all the way up the hill there.
Yeah, I mean, they're all the way back there.
They're nearly under the bridge, yeah. Well, let's cut back to the grid.
We've got to be starting soon.
Yeah, I was going to say, we don't want to miss the actual start there. Had to buy me a well, I wish I could, mate. Kitchen's got to come first.
Revs rising.
Here we go. And we are racing at Road Atlanta for the first time this evening. And it's Hurd leading Murphy. Watch out for all those llamas behind him. And John Brown there in third. Clayton looking to the outside of John as they come through T1. Murphy's looking to get the inside line into 3. Leibold's getting alongside Clayton as well. Now they've all slotted in line, which is sensible through the S's. So dropping down the hill they come, and then immediately they're into the loop to go back round onto the back straight. So yeah, very, very fast lap this. Back to see Daniel Lewis also in the SRL car. Down to the chicane for the first time is Murphy having a little look. He's thinking about it, not quite. Everyone else looking a bit further back. Well, we got side-by-side action there. Mark Kelly, and that was Wardy getting through. Nice move.
Was indeed. Murphy's pushing Hurd through T1 almost.
Yeah, he's right on the back of him. That's the fastest lap. We've got cars going very wide in the background there. That was Mark Kelly getting it right onto the grass.
I think Kelly was being helped off the road there by Kelly.
Yeah. Kelly on Kelly violence.
Yep, we'll have to see it.
Yeah, they're up behind Matt Hansel. Well, that's Rude School going very wide, and he's going to hopefully can rejoin safely. Russell Bright just going through. Oh, that was
just about makes
go.
It.
Yep. We've got John Cook going through. He's lost a few more places there. There's Patrick Runge in the Audi Sport Audi.
Just action all through the field.
Yeah. We've got Malarin now alongside Chris Forrester.
What's it doing here, really? But...
Whoa, look at that late dive there by Rick Barrow. Oh, and a bit of contact there with Innes. That's sad to see. So Innes still facing the right direction though, but he's lost a bunch of positions.
There's new rejoiner Renwick.
Yeah, lovely to see him back. Drove all the way down from Scotland to this in the lakes. It was awesome. Did some great filming of us on when we were doing our karting, so that was nice. Oh, we got some bump and grind going on there in the field. Oh, John Brown very off the road. Probably can't see because of his enormous eyebrows. Now here's Eilert now trying to pass Gavin Kelly as they go down to the chicane. Gets it braked later. Is Kelly going to try and get his switch back?
Yeah,
No,
looks like
he's
Kelly's under threat.
under threat now, yeah, from Nico, who has got the move done, and Lewis looking to go through on the inside as well. And Christ, they're all going through. Shep now trying to take advantage as well. All wide into T1, that ain't going to work. Oh, and into the barrier goes Lewis and Kelly. That's such a shame. Oh, and Shep now being escorted off the road by Bond. Ah, Shep and Bond just making contact to the top of the hill. School goes through. What? Brown losing traction on the front, straight into the wall. That was a big, heavy hit. He's
happens, Stu. I won't fight you too much, mate.
probably going to have to tow back to the pits.
Yeah, that's a bit of an eventful lap 4 after they'd been quite well behaved until that point.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, and it all just got very carnagey. So here's got Deck Crowther then.
Trying to keep up, there's just battles everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's in the pits.
That's a McLaren peeling in, and that's Chris White. Oh,
Well,
hitting the pit lane. All kinds of wrong.
We'll add that to the list of bad LOA pit entries. It's been a few.
Yeah. Look at McLaren here, launching a serious attack up the hill. Trying to get past Harding and Daniel Bond. Bond's already been in the wars, obviously, with Shep, as we saw just a moment ago.
Meanwhile, at the front, we are also shaping up for a move.
Yeah, the battle for P1. Look at Clayton just hanging on behind him, a second and a half back. Probably hoping that these two will slow each other down, but unfortunately, they're the kind of drivers where they can battle and still drive incredibly fast.
Oh, Winslade in the battle as well.
Yeah, Winslade doing battle with Chris Forrester, who's just made the move on him.
Look at that little baby Winslade.
Yeah. Still with hair.
Side by side with Meesters.
Acker's going round the outside of Meesters, gets the job done. Nice work further back. Patrick Runge now in the pit lane. Here we go.
Llamas 3, 4 and 5.
Llamas. Yeah, so Wardy trying to get past stablemate Leibold.
Heard really under pressure from Murphy here.
You're not my battle, John, so if you want to take the inside, mate, you take it.
Lovely, thank you.
Suggesting that Forrester suggesting that White may have had some help from him. That's bad.
And that was Gibbons allowing Cook
Legend.
past. Nice to see.
Yep.
Oh, Shep approves of the Winslade hair.
Well, so he should have. Fine flowing locks.
Side by
Forrester
side,
there.
yeah.
Getting past Klein as Winslade loses a place to Cooper Akers. Oh, Maxwell all the way back there as well, which is unusual.
Well,
Jimmy got involved in something earlier.
Yeah, I mean, you slightly underperform and you're 20 grid positions down from where you expect.
Yeah. So Renwick there in battle, just as they came onto the main straight there.
I'm trying to stick with battles, but then others keep developing, so, you know, just just try your best.
There's a bit of a train forming behind Winslade here. We see Meesters is the first to try and launch an attack. You've got Kelly coming through there. You've got McIntyre. Got Maxwell back there as well in the stripey.
Yep, the stripey
Neil
wizard.
Todd. Nearly free. Well, they are free wide as they come through the bridge.
Good day, Blake.
We've not
8
even
laps
said,
out of 20.
we've not even said who's leading what yet either as well.
No, that's true. It's just so much to concentrate on. Look at Bright all the way up there in 12th place then. currently leading silver from Gibbons and Bond. And it's Paul Hurley leading bronze at the moment from Forrester and Meisters.
Right.
And
They're not doing anything. These guys are having more fun.
yeah. Yeah, Hurley did exceptionally well in qualifying. Very clear away from the rest of his bronze rivals.
Look, I might miss your mistake, Hurd, if you're going to make one. You know, you never know.
Oh, there goes Klein on Winslade then. And here comes
Barrow.
Barrow, yeah. Oh, Kelly, Mark Kelly, Kelly the wrestler getting involved here
Oh,
with Nico and I. Oh, and they're turning him. Greening getting into the party as well. He loses 4 places there. Bright sneaking through. And Bright is launching an attack here on Greening and Nico. Oh, contact between Nico and Greening, and Bright sneaks through. Very nice driving there by Bright to nip up into the top 10. It's fast and frantic stuff. Is Rude School. He's trying to make his way through Kelly and John Cook.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I have missed. There's been a change for the lead.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Alex Murphy now into the lead ahead of Hurd.
Meanwhile, Mark Kelly just about hanging onto the track there.
Yeah, Kelly doesn't look like he's enjoying it.
You didn't do that, mate, but thank you.
There's a huge train forming behind him.
Anyway.
Once you get flustered, it all starts to go.
Yeah, then
a
your
bit
tyres
awry
overheat, and then you try too hard, and the tyres get even hotter.
And it always just feels like everyone else has just got more grip, more speed. Yeah,
And they're all
it's
just
a
flying
nightmare.
past you. Yeah.
Yep.
Harding making a move there on Gibbons. At the chicane, nicely done.
So we're already halfway through.
Well, there you go. There's some side by side.
There you go. Yep. As I say, Winslade definitely is. Everyone's just taking their turn to pass him now, all the way down.
He's in 28th.
Yeah, but he'd gone from near the back of the grid right up into the mid-20s, so he's going the wrong way now.
Yeah. There's a massive queue there.
There is. Look at them all roaring through behind Cookie as well.
Oh, there's Greening, TCR Season 1 champion.
Yeah.
Running.
Harding
13th.
launching a move on Cook into the chicane. No, has slot in behind, and he's got Gibbons right there as well. One of those classic things where if you make a move and you don't make it stick, the guy behind you's going to make a move as well. Look, Kelly's been forced out wide as School and Nico both sneak through on him. It's Greening who's going to be up next to have a go.
While Murphy up front has stretched out a massive 6/10 overheard.
Amazing. We've only got 8 laps left.
So we haven't been on board for a bit, have we? Let's go to the back of this train.
Yeah, it should be exciting. Oh, Malarin nearly into the back of Crowther. Oh, he's pushing hard. Are we going to see a move into the chicane? It's the classic overtaking spot on this track. No, we cut away.
Yeah, we just saw a side by side here.
Yeah, Hansel versus Lake Tovey. Tovey's a bit further down than we'd expect.
Well, he's down one place from where he qualified, so he's more of an open wheeler, isn't he?
Yeah, but it's because we saw him on that fake pole position, didn't we? So
we did. What's going on here?
Oh, someone's gone off. It's Gibbons.
It is, yeah. Just on his own there, just ran wide.
Ran out of road. Yeah. As I say, the front tyres get very, very hot. We see Malarin here launching a move on Cook. Side by side through the S's, there's a bit of contact there.
Yeah, they've survived though.
They have,
So
yeah.
far.
Lauren going the long way round. And Lauren gets the move done.
Oh, here we go. Leibold on Zaka. Oh, Leibold on McBuller.
Yeah. Think about the contract.
Is there any way through?
Yeah, and what can reigning champion Ward do? Just sitting behind him as well, in 5th place at the moment.
Probably wanting to just, yeah, get some points. It's going to be, he doesn't want to risk it and go to the back like Brown.
Out.
Yeah. Oh, Cook showing red and falling down the order. There he is, yeah, just off the road there. Oh, what a shame.
Sorry, I caught most of the action on the replay, so do you have a replay of Cook? Something happened to him earlier.
Oh, contact there with... Was that Greening, was it? Oh,
And there's the car behind him.
oh it was Harding.
Harding, I
Yeah.
think. Back to live.
I just automatically blame Greening because he's a turkey.
Yeah, that's a sensible
Watch
thing
out,
to
watch
do.
out, watch out.
Look at this llama train.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like McBuller has called in Ward to get Leibold off his back.
They're nearly 5 seconds off the leaders now.
Yeah, but well, Cook's gone into the pits. It looks like. I mean, 5 seconds or 5/10 doesn't matter. You still get the same amount of points.
Yeah, oh, look at this. Winslade fighting back on Jacob Klein then, after losing the position earlier.
Oh look,
Come, Todd Kelly coming through as well.
I was going to say we've almost got it. We've almost got Kelly and Winslade battling. The league is almost doing its job.
Not going to last.
Oh, Pete as well, having an attack on Kelly. Oh, we got side by side up here.
Yep, got Innes against Paul Hurley.
Makes it through.
Oh, he's doing
Next
a
one we
stupid
got
job,
Todd attacking Winslade into the chicane.
Hurley inside the top 20 now.
Nicely done.
In bronze, yeah, this is a very good drive. Niester's 3 cars back, and Forrester, they're both doing a sterling job as well. Here we go, side-by-side action between Kelly and McIntyre then.
McIntyre getting past again, and now Kelly's
Nice.
on, well no, Brown is a lap down.
Yeah, but that's not going to help their jangling nerves having a speed monster like that behind him.
No. Better to let him past and learn his lines.
Yeah, it's just something else, isn't he?
I mean, I thought this is quite high up, but this is actually like, oh. There's too many cars, too close. Who to watch? We can't decide.
Llama train. Are they going to fight though? That's the question.
Well, it looks like,
I'm not going to overtake it again. Just don't worry about me.
well, like Brown advising Kelly it's okay, he's not going to go for a move.
What a gentleman.
Well, he probably appreciates how scary he looks, being so fast
Yeah.
in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Greening right up behind Kelly. Oh, there's a massive squirm there. Nearly lost the car. On board now with Greening as we come down through the S's. Yeah, he doesn't even need to change down here. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, were you braking? No, I wasn't really braking, I was just lifting.
Yeah, you need. I was dab of the brake there, chuck down one gear.
Showing his nose. Looks like Kelly's getting away for the moment. Let's see where the next battle is. Okay, here we go.
That might be.
Yeah, Malarin glued to the back of Crowder as they come under the bridge.
Oh, sounds like an apology from someone. I believe we have a replay.
He doesn't have a voice chat on, so just say afterwards. Otherwise he thinks he didn't apologise.
It's like an apology for Winslade. Kelly pointing out that Winslade doesn't listen in the race.
No,
Too distracting.
doesn't listen normally either.
Oh no, we have to
Yes,
we
there
have
is.
to watch this. Kelly is attacking Winslade into T1.
It's bound to end in tears. Actually, how can Winslade punt him when he's behind?
Yeah, exactly. Gonna have to brake check him instead.
Yeah.
McIntyre's
got
got past a
McIntyre.
pair of them.
Yeah, he has. Let's say Winslade has fallen down the order since the high spot 2 or 3 laps in here. It's
Still 7 places from where he started though.
yeah. Nice saves. There's Pete. I have to agree. On the brakes, yeah, but that's all the drivers who've tripped over each other. Oh, McIntyre, really nice run here out of the hair chicane, trying to get onto the back of Todd. Klein and Todd go side by side. Is McIntyre going to get through as well?
I don't know. He's thinking, is he going to make it 3 wide? Decides
He's on the
against
brakes early. That's sensible, yeah, but he's still going to make it. Oh, this is good racing, and here comes Kelly. Kelly's got the better of Winslade.
For now. Well, Kelly's back on McIntyre.
Yeah. This is relentless racing. Yeah, you can see the Veloster having to touch the brakes into this long right-hander.
So they spread out a bit. Got some closer action up here.
We had the white flag out, worth mentioning that.
Didn't
Just
even
keep an eye out
Didn't
for our leaders.
even see it.
No.
So yeah, Murphy's a clear second ahead of Hurd. Buller, Leibold, and Ward all just.
Are they going to fight? Are they going to fight? Go on, boys.
It's the last lap. It's now or never, Zach.
No.
Forrester cries out.
In pain.
Has Murphy crossed the line yet? Here we go.
Here he is. It's the win. Alex Murphy from Hurd of 1, Stephen Hurd. And here come the Llama Trio.
It's too late.
Too late. Great racing by the 3 of them. Meanwhile, look at that. Lauren has gone to the back of Crowder and he's got past. Oh, Forrester, where is he finished?
I'm
a
looking.
shame.
Here he is.
Don't
That's
worry.
still the podium for bronze.
He's still on the podium, yeah, that's still good.
Good
Oh,
start, mate. Enjoyed that.
Oh, good to
Yeah, it was a
hear.
fun race.
Wow. Be delighted
I was
to
doing my
know.
job for me.
I haven't fixed the gridding thing, so the positions gained next race will still not work. Which round will I actually remember to do that? Answers on a
Yeah,
postcard.
with you, I meant to apologise too. But I'm pretty sure I completely said that.
So I guess we have a
If you
quick
don't
warm up, so we
forget, he doesn't have voice
can
comms, so
we can have a look at who
he'll understand if you say it in text.
who won that.
Oh, okay. I didn't process that the first time.
Chatty drivers are chatty.
Chatty
So,
drivers are chatty
As you
indeed.
mentioned,
Alex Murphy.
Murphy won the race, followed by Hurd and
Yeah.
Buller, with Leibold obeying the contract and staying behind.
And Ward staying behind him as well. Is there a contract between Leibold and Ward? Formulama to
No,
Nebulama.
I don't think so. I think
Nebulama, not Formulama, you see.
maybe Ward was just being ordered to occupy Leibold to protect McBuller. So for Silver,
Silver, Russell Bright picks up the victory and he drove superbly, didn't he? Calmly getting through the field ahead of Daniel Bond and Deck Crowder. And then we have Mark Innes, Neil Todd, Gavin Kelly, Henry Shepherd, Daniel Lewis and Stuart Gibbons.
and bronze.
Bronze, it was Paul Hurley, dominant in that, you have to say, in the bronze field, picking up the win from Rich Meesters and Chris Forrester, who both had a superb drive. Pete McIntyre nipping up into 4th there at the end with a great move on Winslade. And then Kerry Conaway, Steve Pepper and Chris White, who had a bit of an unfortunate drive. Why is he down as a privateer?
Because the overlay sucks.
I think it's your mistake.
It may well be. We'll fix it.
Nebulama, best llama. I'm open to bribery. If you
Oh,
send me
good, Ture,
stuff,
I knew that.
I'll say which is my favourite llama team.
Good, I'm making sure. And teaching everyone else.
So, I have no idea who's starting on pole for this. It's maybe it's Brown or Lewis. Who knows? One of those two.
Yeah, because it's the full reverse grid. But oh, here we go.
I am in danger.
Everybody's in danger. No one is safe.
This can only go badly.
Agreed. Why are we doing this, Ture?
Yeah, this is going to be rather crazy.
All of the Veloster homeboys, my heart goes out to you right now.
I thought it was camels who did all the spitting. A rascal duck.
I feel like llamas do it as well. They spit
In
at each
Pratchett,
other.
in Terry Pratchett, camels are really good at counting, and they're like maths geniuses. And it was just it amused me thinking about that with the whole Clayton can't count chat the other day.
Okay, we've already
Well,
got.
boys,
Here we go. Short grid up time, and we're going to be racing.
It's a car moving in the back
believe it's-
already.
Gibbons on pole. No, it's Daniel Lewis. I beg your pardon. Daniel Lewis leading away from John Brown. Got Patrick Runch going alongside. And look at that. Chris White going through the middle, trying to make it up into the podium places.
Shep
Kelly surging majestically through as Shep exits stage left.
Where's he going
Oh,
to
he's falling
rejoin?
down the order. There's agony for Shep. He gets safely back onto the road as we see. Oh my God, it's like a moving car park here. This is mental stuff. That's Bond there. Greening just up his chuff. Oh, side by side action. Greening going into the wall. What a nightmare. Early bar for him. Oh, he likes a shower, doesn't he? As we see from his profile pic. Cutting back then. There's Chris White in P4. He's under attack from John Cook as they head down to the chicane. But we're looking at Peter McIntyre instead. And he's got Shep going alongside him, making the move. And we've got Dex out there on the
Traffic jam
outside.
into the chicane.
Oh, this is crazy action. You go, Rick Barrow's in there. Got a McLaren heading into the pit lane.
Yeah, interesting.
And, oh, it's Forrester this
Must have
time
got
for
a
the
jump
early
start.
part. Yeah, what a shame. So Cooper Akers then getting past Chet as they head down the main straight and up in through turn 1.
It's too late, Shep. The time to put your report in is over.
Yeah, John Cook jumping past Runge. So Cook now up into P4. Here's Malarin, then he's up behind Rich Meesters. Oh, and he's shoving him through the corner. That's aggressive stuff. And here comes Kelly down the inside. Kelly, the wrestler. And it looks like the outer line are being hung up to dry, but they're going to have the inside line as they come down to the chicane. Wow, great on the brakes there by Mark Kelly. Gets it done.
Scampers
That's
off down
really
the road.
nice work. Yeah. There's Meesters then Akers. Here comes Malarin around the outside of Shep, and he's trying to get past Akers as well. He's well off the road as they come through the final corner. Gets back onto the road though, and Shep slots in behind. Here's Rick Barrow. He's just ahead of Paul Hurley, bronze race 1 winner. And you got Kelly up there as well. So, and there's the other Kelly then. It's Gavin Kelly, and he's attacking Patrick Runge. Hey, a fellow Baldy. Nice to see.
Maxwell's off the road.
Yeah,
Looks like Kelly's going to
Maxwell.
get runs. Is he going to try and go around the outside into the chicane? He's
This
gonna
could
have
be
to.
brave stuff. Yeah. Who's later on the brakes? It's Gavin Kelly. What a move. Very nice indeed. Meanwhile, here's Chris White then, currently in P3 as he's battling with John Cook. And Cook gets it done, gets up into the podium places. But hang on, Chris, keep going, mate, because you're well up there in bronze, doing really well. Steve Pepper in P7, Winslade in P8, just behind him. Look at these cars all side by side. As they come through T1, they're going 3 wide up the hill. Maxwell in there. There's Kelly in there. And Barrow. They're banging doors through the chicane. That is crazy stuff. Maxwell looking to make it 3 wide. Has to slot in behind. They're still side by side as they get to the bottom of the Estes. That's bold. Oh, look at that by Maxwell. Through on Barrow. And here comes Paul Hurley. Oh, sideways. That's Crowder and... oh, no. McIntyre's been collected. Meesters is out of the race as well. That's such a shame. Oh. The carnage has begun. And, oh, no. Barrow's going sideways. And Kelly's going across the road. Oh, no. More contact. That's a big one. We've possibly got a dead driver. Yeah, you're right. Oh, someone else going sideways. That's Neil Todd.
Every place that I gained from that crash, I lost from being cautious.
Replay.
Oh, yeah. So talk us through it. I mean, just like ran out of road and then,
Then I came across the track and that unfortunate Pete was completely destroyed there.
Yeah, look at the wheel running down the road. Kelly from the top rope indeed.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, we've got angry drivers.
My map was thing.
So yeah, it looks like they also just got together on the exit there on the final corner.
Yeah. Oh,
another car.
How did Malarin survive that?
That was
Do not know. He's blessed. Another view
Yeah.
here from Barrow. Again, I think he took out someone as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of cars got killed in that one.
terrifying.
Is that Cooper Acres who got killed there?
Right. Well.
What?
There's a few less
What a
cars
shame.
in the race now, but we still got a lot of battles. There's a massive train behind these three.
Yeah. So we're cutting back then. We've got some side-by-side coming up the hill. We see Russell Bright back there. He's doing battle. Oh no, what's happened there?
It's Malarin.
Neil Todd and Malarin. Oh, and everyone's having to take avoiding action onto the grass. Get the cars out of the way. School and Innes doing battle now. Thunder the cars as they come through there.
He's caught a cone under his car.
Well, that's not going to help his steering.
There you go. He's thrown it out the back.
Done the old banana trick. So yeah, School trying to pass him into the chicane. Here comes Leibold as well. Got McCullough back there as well.
Oh yeah,
McCullough
ahead.
famous for climbing through the field in these reverse grid races. So let's see what he can do this time.
Well, he's in the points. He's 20th currently. So
Yeah.
anything from here is points.
Points, baby.
So replay.
Oh, look at this replay here. This is Maxwell, Malarin, and then Todd getting together and just escorting each other into the wall.
Yeah, and I believe this was Hurd having to avoid them and just taking to the grass and the off track and the gravel.
Oh, keeps it out of the wall though. Whoa! Goes flying like Brown did in race 1. School and Innes coming through.
Yeah, back to the action. We got Bond and
Yeah, who got Bond and Nico doing battle with Shep coming through as well. Shep's got to the inside of Nico as they go under the bridge. Is he going to hold the position through T1? That's Blake Tovey just behind him.
that's going to be interesting into T1.
Yeah, Tovey's looking very quick here. Very dented on the boot of his car.
Side by
Still
side,
on
they
the
keep it.
inside.
He's going to have the inside for the next corner after this one.
Yeah.
If he can keep it there. No, he's dropped back.
Nope. Nico's ahead.
Nicely done.
Yeah. So John Brown has now taken the lead from Lewis up at the front of the field, worth noting. John Cook now ahead of Chris White, and then we got Kelly and Winslade. It's a couple of seconds between them, so yeah, no chance for some argy-bargy.
Not yet, at least. Yeah, sorry, I missed both lead changes in both races, but there's just too much action further down, so...
Yeah, we're looking at Bond, who is being chased by Nico, and he's trying to get after Hansel ahead of him. Shep is hounding Nico as well once again as they come down to complete another lap. A little further back, you've got Tovey, then there's Innes and School. Clayton McCullough trying to get past Stephen Hurd
Or
and
Innes
Russell
gone off
Bright's
ahead.
in there as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
no.
going to say McBuller's been bumped out of the points. It's now 21st.
And that's presumably because Hurd's coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hurd's next target will be Innes. Nico trying to get past Bond. Shep is still in there as well. Let's hope this doesn't end in tears into the chicane. See the brake lights glowing as they go in. And we cut back to the action behind them because we've got Bright and we've got McCullough and then we've got Aylett and Gibbons.
Oh, sorry. Looks like he has made it past.
He has indeed, yeah.
And Shep's going to make it 3 wide into T1.
This is going to be bold. School and Tovey. School's going through on Tovey here, just behind him. Chris smashed in by Wardy. So there's been some llama violence.
Yeah, Wardy had his car moved when it shouldn't have. I think backwards.
Ah.
So iRacing problems, unfortunate for Wardy, giving him a drive through straight off the start.
Such a shame, yeah. Tovey's still ahead of School then as they head down to the chicane, but School's going to the outside and they've got a llama just behind him. I think that was Leibold, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Oh no, sideways goes Aylett, gets scored off the track. Contact with Russell Bright there. That one will be going to the stewards.
Oh, here we go, Shep pushing
And
Bond
Shep.
into T1.
Yeah. So Nico's got through and opened up a little bit of space for himself, a few car lengths there. Shep's hanging it around the outside, keeps it on the road. Not always easy to do, you might.
He's flashing. Who are you flashing at? He's behind you.
Rage flash.
Buller's back into the points in 20th.
So he must have deposed Innes, has he? Yeah, no.
That's rude.
Oh, it's Leibold's out of the points now. Yeah, Rude on Tovey still.
run.
As has Shep on Bond just ahead as well.
Oh god, I don't know where to look. Let's look at the first two and then drop back to the second two.
But they're all in the same frame here. This is amazing.
Lucky.
Yeah. Tovey's going to try and get through on Shep. Shep's been forced to the outside on the final corner. So
This
Bond...
is-
Oh, and he's on the grass.
Thank you, Rick.
Tovey's through. School's alongside. Here comes Innes. Oh, sorry, that's
Fantastic.
Leibold. I beg your pardon. Oh my god, that's close.
There's just a swarm.
Hurd's in there. There is.
It is, I agree. It gets overshadowed. There is fantastic racing. And you're bound to have some collisions.
And that's opened up a bit of a gap here from breathing space for Bond. He's probably breathing a sigh of relief after
run for
those.
your life, Bond. Why you got the chance?
Yeah, those last 5 laps were just electric.
Wow, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we've only got 8 minutes left.
Yeah, here goes Shep to the inside in the chicane, but no, he's got School now who's launching an attack. Who's also got Stephen Hurd coming
Yeah,
through.
he's got a run here, maybe.
Going to be hard to defend Stephen, widely acknowledged to be the fastest TCR driver at the moment, I believe.
Trying to be fast on the blue flag, mate.
Sounds like someone's having blue flag issues.
Yep, that's Paul Hurley complaining. Can't see who he's complaining
here.
about. That's another flashing llama there. That's Leibold, isn't it? On the, is he trying to flash to unnerve Innes just ahead of him?
I mean, it is a camel.
Here's a
It's
camel.
rival. Although they drive in the same team sometimes.
Yes,
And Leibold.
in the endurance events. They're side by side, missing the cone on the track.
Yeah, we'll cut back to them in a second, just seeing if there's going to be any moves into the chicane here.
Here comes Shep once again. They've closed back up on Bond. No more breathing space for him.
Nope. Oh god. Jen Renwick is being passed into T1.
That's a busy piece of road there. You got Steve Pepper up there in the Cool Camel. He's currently P9. Renwick just behind. And you've got Matt Hansel, Maxwell. Meester's showing us a lap down, obviously, after that unfortunate incident with Deck. Out of this very corner.
So
Is that Hansel on the run with against Renwick now?
he should have a bit of his toe here. Maybe he can force a move into the chicane. No, because Renwick's
late.
also having a look at the car in front of him.
Which is James Steve Pepper, I beg your pardon. Yeah.
Oh, Shep again looking into the chicane on Tove.
Can't quite do it.
No, there's Steve Pepper. Oh,
For
side by
Renwick
side
and
behind him.
Hansel. Here comes Maxwell as well. This is mad stuff.
And back here, we've got more position changes going on.
Yeah, School's hanging on, but he's got McBullard behind him. There's Stephen Hurd, who's just got through.
Oh,
It's Innes who's flashing.
Innes now.
Cheeky. Shades of Ollie Walker going on.
Oh yeah, come back, Ollie.
But he's still racing slots, but yeah, I don't know why he's not doing sim.
Renwick.
Oh, well, I think he's doing it's his work schedule. I
That's
think.
gonna let
Yeah.
that's gonna let Maxwell past, and
Yep.
also Nicolo.
Yeah, Nico's getting through as well. Yeah, just such a shame that Renwick just made that little mistake there. Just opened the door, two cars just strolled through. Look at this, Bright. Then you've got Innes, and is that Libel getting to his inside? And here comes Gibbons as well. Let's hope this doesn't end in tears. Green cars traditionally very unlucky, of course.
Indeed.
I've heard my dad says it's blue cars for him. All his blue cars end up in the hedge.
Right, can Pepper stay ahead of Hansen here? He's going to be getting a monster toe.
Yeah, and he's gone for the inside line nicely on the brakes. As Pepper's defending it though, very nicely. Oh, just a little nibble of the grass and dirt, and that's
lost momentum, and there goes straight away
Yeah.
two more cars.
yeah, exactly the same as what happened for Renwick. Just that small mistake, and then just monstered. And there is Renwick just in the background as well. Steve's hanging on gamely though. He's P3 in Bronzo, so yeah. And he's got no threat because Forrester is a long way back. So nicely on the podium here, I think. Is that right? Yeah, Chris White there in leading in 5th, and then 7th is Winslade, and Pepper in 12th. So yeah, on for the bronze podium, which is good news.
Indeed. Obviously, we got Brown leading Lewis and Cook overall on the podium.
Yeah, Lewis heading for a silver win. Kelly's in 4th, and 2nd place in silver.
They've caught Bond again.
Yeah, here we come. Tove to the outside for the first part of the chicane. And
Oh, he lost momentum.
oh,
there.
yeah, he's gone wide, and that's Nico going through. Here comes Shep as well. School's there.
And McBuller.
Yeah.
And
oh,
Bright.
very wide is School. Let's hope that doesn't end in tears. Oh, there's contact there between McBuller and School, and Shep is going pretty wide. Trying to take advantage of them getting Shep up. Look at Bright! Wow! Oh no, Shep's gone off the road. He's going to get the slowdown.
I saw someone else flashing as well there. Oh, has he given up? I think he might be. I think he's
Oh,
given
he's
up.
parked it. Yeah. Oh, sad times. Sad times.
I mean, it looked great, but he probably was, you know, a bit a bully,
Yeah.
maybe.
Bright made an amazing move through there.
Opportunistic
side
moves
by
from
side.
Bright this round.
Yeah. Side by side with Leibold. Clayton McBuller showing just red just ahead of them. He's doing battle with Root School.
I say Runge is under attack from White. This is for overall 5th place.
It is indeed, yeah.
Oh, Herd is getting past Bond finally here.
Yeah, there goes Tove as well.
Oh, nope. Didn't quite make it work. We've only got a lap, this lap and next lap left.
Yeah, this has been breathtaking action.
Yeah, it can feel like you're being bullied when it's happening. It's
Yeah.
like, when you look at it from the outside, you can see everybody's doing it to everybody else.
Yeah. It can feel very unpleasant, yeah. Yeah, this battling is helping Winslade catch up here. Might we have a change? Oh, White went very wide there. He went off track. We might have a change of the lead for Bronze. Here they come through the final corner then. That is the battle for Bronze win. Runge making the move. White flag is out then, the final tour. John Brown commanding lead out front then, 2.8 over Daniel Lewis. John Cook, a brilliant P3. Here comes Chris White then, and what a result this is going to be for him. 6th overall and a win.
Up to 17th. So he had a good result round in the Heat 1. He's managed to get into the points from a grid of nearly 40 in Heat 2, so that's more points for McBuller.
Well, this is what I was saying. McBuller is just... Every feature race we probably should be McBuller camming, because he is amazing at climbing through and getting in those points.
Mistake from Runge. That's
wow.
White back up through into 5th.
Wow, what a fantastic result for Chris White. Winslade, had to settle for 7th there, and Klein's come through. He's happy with his result. Look, flashing away.
Pepper holds off Herd.
Wow. Now, surely
place.
that's the headline.
I mean, I think most people have finished now.
What a race that was.
Indeed. Fantastic. Fantastic battles up and down the field.
Yeah, absolutely crazy action. A few big crashes, it has to be said, and oh dear. That sounded like Mark might have done the big one. Bad boy.
Right. Let's have a look at the result then. Just to do the highlights. More, please.
John Brown picks up the win from Daniel Lewis and John Cook finishing on the podium. And then we got Kelly, Chris White, Patrick Runge, Gareth Winslade, Jacob Klein, Matt Hansel, Stephen Maxwell, Nico, Steve Pepper, Stephen Hurd, James Renwick. Great result from him. Daniel Bond, Blake Tovey, Clayton McBuller, and Root School. What a fantastic drive.
Okay.
All of those guys.
Yes.
So, Silver then, Daniel Lewis picking up the win ahead of Gavin Kelly, Daniel Bond, Russell Bright, Mark Innes, Stuart Gibbons, Shep, Neil Todd, and Deck Crowther.
And for bronze,
Boy, Chris White picking up the win from Gareth Winslade and Steve Pepper, and then Chris Forrester in 4th. So a great result for the two McLarets. Then Paul Hurley, Pete McIntyre, Rich Meesters, and Carrie Conaway. So none of those guys maybe managing to string the double together like Clayton.
So let's have a look at what that does to the standings.
It's Stephen Hurd still on top then, and a commanding lead, it has to be said, over Clayton McBuller, who jumps back up in 2nd ahead of Alex Murphy, who's also up 1. David Ward falling down 2. John Cook holding station. Then we've got Gavin Kelly, John Brown, Daniel Lewis, Root School, Matt Hansel, Stephen Greening, Kev Aylett, Nico, Zachary Leibold, Rich Meesters, Russell Bright, Deck Crowther, and Cooper Akers.
So we'll just look at the top 18. So we'll go on to the silver standings.
And it's Daniel Lewis jumping up into the top of the standings courtesy of that victory ahead of Gavin Kelly and Russell Bright.
Super close.
Yeah, very, very close indeed. Look at that. Yeah, 92, 91, 91 and 89 to Deck. So that is brilliant stuff. Can't wait to see the resumption of that action.
Yes.
Paul Hurley has got opening up a bit of a commanding lead now ahead of Rich Meesters in the bronze standings, though. And we see Forrester jumping up 3 places into third. That's awesome. Pete McIntyre moves up 1. Matt Pearce down 2. Williams down 2. Sadly, they weren't in the race there. Winslade moving up 2 after missing a round. So nice to see that going on. Yeah, good stuff. And the championship standings for the teams, then it's Nebulama on top ahead of JAS, Flexing, SRL, Formulama, Wizards Black Sapphire, JAS and Italian Job, Stupid Guri, AITT, Revolutionary Racing, JAS here, and No Slots, No Glory in 10th place.
Great
Wickedy-wah.
stuff. I think that's all she wrote.
Absolutely, 69. Nice. Well,
So, how did you find that?
come on, leave me breathless.
Yeah, you had some energy, I think. I mean, the racing really charged you up.
Yeah, and the massive line of Coke just before we started commentating.
And a
I'm
mouth
kidding.
of coffee. Didn't go all over the monitor, but it nearly did.
Thursday night, no time for that nonsense.
Do you want to say goodbye then?
Yeah, well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching and joining in. As always, it makes it a pleasure to do these comms with you guys. Really enjoy it, and can't wait to see you all for Prime next week. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.